What's up, guys? Hope you are doing well. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about the tech billionaires who have doubled their wealth during the pandemic. Alright, let's begin. Ever since the pandemic started, it has been the best of moments and the worst of moments. Best of the world's richest men and worst of the common population. According to reports, which has found that the richest people on earth have doubled their wealth between March 2020 and November 2021, while those not in the list of the richest people in the world lost money, among other things, in the same time. In Ireland, the wealth of its 9 billionaires has boosted by more than half from 18.3 billion euro to 49.7 billion euro since the pandemic began. An Irish citizen and construction mogul Palonji Mystery tops this list, followed by Patrick and John Collisions of Stripe as per the Irish Times. Based on the Forbes list, the report notes that 99% windfall tax on the 10 richest people on Earth could spend money for vaccines for everyone in the world, fill financing gaps in climate regulations, common health care and social security, and address gender-based chaos in more than 80 countries, while still leaving them $8 billion richer than they were before COVID-19. Elon Musk, with an estimated net worth of almost $270 billion, the Tesla and SpaceX chief executive is the world's richest person on this planet. Elon, in the news cycle, has made some massive profits over the past 2 years after the record-breaking performance of Tesla, which is the world's most profitable electric car producer. Musk also owns 23% of its total shares. According to Forbes, he has amassed more than $293 billion from January 2020 and November 2021. This figure is more than 3 times the profits of the next richest person on this list, who is the founder of Amazon, Jeff Bezos. Well, he stepped down as chief executive of Amazon a year ago, but is still the executive chair of the big tech firm. Since the pandemic began, Amazon's stock has risen up, adding more than $86 billion to Bezos' personal net worth. His spaceflight business, Blue Origin, also reached new heights during the pandemic, ramping up its fight with Musk's SpaceX to be selected by NASA as partners for forthcoming space missions. Bill Gates and Steve Ballmer. Microsoft founder Bill Gates and a former chief executive Steve Ballmer have also raked in billions over the pandemic as Microsoft enacted a record-breaking levels in revenue, with profits in its latest quarterly earning rising to more than $20 billion driven by cloud-based services. Forbes suggests that Ballmer made almost $50 billion from Microsoft since the pandemic, while Bill Gates, who has been spending relentlessly on COVID-19 relief efforts, pulled in around $30 billion. Larry Ellison, this Oracle co-founder and retired chief executive, saw his fortune almost duplicate from $59 billion in March 2020 to $125 billion. The Silicon Valley Software Corporations, which recently moved into healthcare with a huge $28 billion gain from Cerner, saw its latest quarterly earnings rise by 6% to $10 billion. The firm also edged out Microsoft in ensuring a tech partnership deal with TikTok, resulting in large legal drama in the procedure. Larry Page and Sergey Brin. Larry Page and Sergey Brin, the popular co-founders of search giant Google and now regulating shareholders of parent company Alphabet, are the 6th and 7th richest people on the planet. We saw his wealth go up by 125% from $50.9 billion in March 2020 to $122.8 billion. Brin shared an equally jaw-dropping rise in net worth from $49.1 billion to $118.3 billion. Alphabet was heavily profited from the increase in online activity around the world during the pandemic, with earnings almost surpassing analyst expectations to reach $61.88 billion in Q2 last year. Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg began the pandemic as chief executive of Facebook and is now the chief executive of Meta, in which he has a 13% stake. Over the course of the pandemic, he saw his fortune almost double from $54 billion to almost $118 billion, just being before rebranded as Meta. Facebook listed a strong quarterly performance in October last year as it sets its eyes on the metaverse with billion promised in the pipeline for the virtual reality world. Alright, that's it for today's video. But before we confess our final goodbye, please note new videos are uploaded regularly on a wide variety of tech-related topics.